Upon this rock I will build my church, says one man to another in a conversation birthed from a revelation of the fact that you know who I am. Now go where I've gone. I'll tattoo directions on your heart and pay for it with my life so that you can be fearless along the way. Not just stones and bricks, concrete slabs and paint. We'd faint waiting for buildings to save us. Jesus, let us not be hearers only, but a doer of what you told me. Let it begin with me.
When you think about Orlando, Florida, can't help but think of Disney World. Minnie, Mickey, Daffy, Goofy, Donald Duck, palm trees and sunshine. After all, we're talking about Orlando, Florida. But there's another dimension to Orlando that is not as popular as the aforementioned. See, at the heart of Orlando, in the heart of the city, there are distressed neighborhoods. Neighborhoods that are riddled with drug and alcohol abuse. Neighborhoods that have been negatively affected by homelessness and prostitution. And one might ask the question, I mean, how could that be? How could you have these distressed neighborhoods right in the heart of such a lovely, such a beautiful and resourceful city? After all, we're talking about Orlando. And when you ask that question, several things can come to mind, but one comes to mind. Is it possible that we, the Church of Jesus Christ, have lost focus of the call? The call that Jesus gave us when he said, "Go ye therefore and make disciples of all nations." See, transformation is personal. It begins with the individual. But imagine what could happen when the individual is responsible, becomes reproductive, and goes out and gets another individual. And that individual becomes reproductive and goes and gets another individual. And that individual is reproductive and goes and gets another individual. Then we'll see the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ through the Holy Spirit move through the city of Orlando, neighborhood by neighborhood, community by community. That's when you'll see the crime rate go down. That's when you'll see our young kids embracing education. That's when you'll see the return of the family structure. That's when you'll see the Spirit of God planted in the city of Orlando. So now is the time. Now is the time for us to set aside all selfish ambitions and motivations. Go out to the streets of Orlando and deliver the life-changing gospel of Jesus Christ to those people who make up the least, the last, and the lost. God, let there be a spiritual, physical, and mental transformation of the city of Orlando. And let it begin with me.